Okay, cool. So my speakers are in. Finally, I can listen in stereo because one of my speakers was damaged. One of the tweeters just wasn't working. So I had to replace them, and I replaced them with these two. So these are the Adam T7V. Man, they sound good. They sound really good. I was a bit afraid of the top end, but everything really sounds in place. I mean, it's not harsh on your ears or anything. Compared to the BX8, one of the things about the BX8 is that the bass was just all over the place, and I couldn't clearly hear everything that was in the mix, so that everything was really muddy. The M Audio ones were 8-inch woofer, and these ones are a 7-inch. So it's not a big difference, but you can hear it. So now I can hear the mix much better. I'm enjoying them, but I want to make a review on them as well. Give me about a month and then I'll speak on them. No, I've had many speakers in the past, man. I've owned about 10 different set of speakers. They all have their own characteristic. They all have their own sound to them. And to be honest, to me, like, the advice I would give to anyone starting is just to get speakers that they feel that they sound good, and then just listen to the speakers, study the speakers, listen to music that you love, listen to that music on the speakers that you have, and just get to know the speakers that you have. And once you do that, then you'll know how to mix your own beats inside those speakers. First impressions, it sounds really good. Again, one of the things I was worried about was the top end of it. I thought it might be really strident, it might be really harsh on your ears. But no, it's really tamed. It's kind of like you have a filter on it that doesn't blow the high ends too much. I don't know, but they sound really good again. And I think that's really the key on speakers, is that they sound good to you. So if you have a comfortable speaker that sounds good in your ears, that's really all you need. You need a speaker that you can clearly hear the mix and that sounds good to you. That's all you need, really. That's my opinion anyway. All the speakers that you're going to get in this price range, all of them sound different. All of them have their own characteristics. The question is, do they sound good to you? So that's it. I'm going to make a beat, and this will be my first beat with the Adams. Alright, let's make a beat with the new Adams and see how it sounds. Already got some samples lined in. So I was just creating a beat, something that I can then drop some samples over. Other samples, gonna try to find some other samples. Different program. I have a bunch of programs already loaded into the MPC. Just gonna try different stuff. That one's in. Other program. See if I find some flutes or first impressions are thumbs up. This coming from a hip hop producer. They sound really good, man. And the thing is that you can clearly hear the mix. Maybe it was because my M audio ones just had so much bass inside that I couldn't clearly hear everything. These ones allow you to hear everything inside the mix, and I was paying a lot of attention to that. The difference in weight also, man, coming from the my M audios, those are just super heavy. These ones have a fair weight to them. It's not like you're lifting a car or something like that. I boosted up my low frequencies by 2 dB just because I like some bass. It's not they lack on bass, but I prefer to have a bit more bass. And it's not too much, to be honest. It sounds really good. The most striking thing to me that I got out of this that I didn't get from my BX8s was how clear the mix was. I could hear everything in the mix. I could hear almost all the frequencies, and that's what really took my attention first. It's like, yes, there's a lot of detail in the mix. So those are my first impressions, right? I think I'm gonna have a lot of cool mixes coming from these ones. Honestly, yeah, man. Let's make some beats.